Well, I've got some more repairs to do to my Xterra, some stuff that I've done already I want to redo, and some new things. But first I have a guy coming for a set of wheels, so I gotta get those out of my basement and out here so they're ready when he gets here. Well, while the oil is draining, I need to pull off the MAF, and I want to pull off the throttle body and clean both with the appropriate cleaners. I know in the previous video I cleaned the MAF, but I think I used carb cleaner. So I just want to pull it off and clean it with actual MAF cleaner. I disconnected the battery terminal too, and then I'll do a throttle body reset when I put everything back together. But like I said, just letting the oil drain, and I'm going to pull that stuff off now. So the throttle body looks like it has coolant lines going to it, and I don't feel like messing with that today. So rather than pull it off, I'm just going to clean it on the car. I have the battery disconnected, and I'm going to be moving the butterfly to clean it. But I'll still have to do a throttle body, or basically a little relearn when I put this thing back together. But for now, leaving that on, and I'll get to cleaning it. So the throttle body's clean. Next, I'm going to pop the MAF out again and clean it with some actual mass airflow cleaner. Only spilled a little bit, or a lot actually. Alright, so oil's changed, refilled, throttle body's clean, MAF is clean. So now I just want to inspect everything on the top of the engine. I'm getting a P0300, which is random cylinder misfire. The coil packs are new, replaced by the previous owner, and he said he did the plugs as well. So I just want to see, it doesn't run rough, but I get that code every once in a while, or it becomes a pending code. So I just want to go over everything, check all the grounds and stuff, and then put everything back together. So I've got everything buttoned up under the hood. Intake, everything's put back together. Now I need to do a throttle body reset before I drive this thing. And it looks like, based off the instructions that I found, I'm gonna have to drive this thing around for a little bit. So I gotta get the engine up to temp before I can do this relearn. So initially the VDC, or the traction control light, was on, but I think that had to do with me messing with the butterfly, either messing with the butterfly and the throttle body, or from having the battery disconnected. But like I said, I need to take this for a drive and get it up to temp so I can do the throttle body relearn. And I've got a few things to pick up, so run some errands and get this thing up to temp. So I've driven around long enough, got this thing up to temp, so now it's time to just do the relearn, which is, there's a lot to it, but it's basically just a cycling of the keys and pressing the accelerator pedal and looking for the check engine light to flash on the dash. Like I said, that's the gist of it, but I got to do that. And just like that, the relearn's done. So now I just need to drive this around again, and I've been getting a pending P0300 code, so that's what part of my cleaning the throttle body and the MAF were for. But just got to drive it and see if that comes back. But it's a wrap for today. Really just need to get this thing to pass emissions and inspection. And then I'm not sure if I'm really going to keep this. I'm not sure I like it as much as I thought I would. Just the practicality, day-to-day driving. Feels like I'm driving a truck everywhere, and I already have a truck. So we'll see. I'm not sure what's in store for this, but we'll go from there.